I went from working myself to the ground and still living off my overdraft and credit card to working only 10 hours a week, making my yearly salary in a month. Making money for women isn't about working harder, hustling or grinding. It's actually far simpler than that. And once you master it, you will instantly level up your life. Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about how I became the woman who attracts money easily, because I believe that all women should be paid to exist for who they are, how they think, and not how many hours they work. I made a video a few weeks ago about how making money for women is so easy, and I'm still getting questions about how to embody a feminine identity, how to surrender, how to release control. And you have bills to pay, you have responsibilities, you have people to look after, and life is lifing. So I wanted to delve deeper into the art of becoming, so you can become the woman who attracts money easily. Because the way that I see it, as a woman, making money is directly linked to your identity, who you are, how you think, and how you live. Flowing and not forcing, attracting and not chasing, walking away from things that don't align with you, because you have the confidence that your cup of blessings is overflowing. So all you have to do is just be. So the first thing I did to become the woman who attracts money easily was to become the observer. I'm sure we've all heard the saying of the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. But that's exactly what I was doing for years, chasing success and money, working my way up the corporate ladder, trying to figure out what side hustle to start, what business to start, what content to create. But year after year, I'd find myself in the same place. No progress, frustrated, burnt out, and living with functional depression. But the reason why I remained on this masculine cycle is because I wasn't aware that I was on it. I would blame the fact that I was an immigrant, the fact that I didn't have access to certain spaces or knowledge, the fact that I was a single mom, the fact that I had never done it before. But that wasn't getting me anywhere. Instead of having a victim mentality of why is this happening to me, I had to have a level of self-honesty of, am I the woman who makes money without struggle? Am I the woman who attracts instead of chases? And that realization that my thoughts, my beliefs, my actions, my reactions were not aligned to my desires, and that in order for me to step away from my current circumstances and live the life that I desired, I had to become that woman first. And that's when the real work began. I created an alter ego of who I wanted to become. This is where I see a lot of women trip up, because they say, well, of course I know what I want. I want to make money, I want to travel, I want to start a family, and I don't want to have to work hard for it. But you need to know what you yearn for so you know what to attract. I had to describe in specific detail who I wanted to become and my ideal lifestyle. From what I look like, my hair, my style, my body, how I carried myself, where I lived, what my house looked like, how I spent my time, my morning routine, my evening routine, who I surrounded myself with, what restaurants I would go to, what brands I would shop from, how much money I'll be making each month, how I would be spending that money, and most importantly, how I would feel. That emotional attachment to the identity of my alter ego is what allowed me to become her even before I had anything that she had. I would ask myself in every situation, whether big or small, what would the woman I want to become do? I began to think like her, look like her, talk like her, make decisions that she would make, live like how she would live. So even when I was in debt, living off my overdraft, I wholeheartedly believed that I was abundant. I felt abundant even when my current circumstances were telling me otherwise. I wasn't moved by my reality, and I became aligned with who I was becoming. Because the reality is, you don't get what you want, you get what you're ready for. And that comes with a level of what I like to call delusional faith. I had always been very analytical. Things had to make sense for me. So I was the one who would be asking, how? How is it going to work? How am I going to do it? How am I going to make the money? How am I going to pay my bills? That in order for something to be true, to be real, there had to be evidence. There had to be a step-by-step guide of how to do something, how to get something. But the Bible says, trust on the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Masculine energy is telling you that you have to know how, that things have to make sense, that you have to question things, that you need the proof, you need the evidence. But I realized that God was the ultimate masculine being, and I didn't need to have all the answers. I didn't need to know how. I didn't need to question things, which allowed me to surrender and soften, to believe in the unseen, to believe in things that haven't happened yet, to believe in things to come. And I allowed myself to say, yes, I might not know how, I might not have all the answers. That allowed me to move away from the masculine way of thinking and be more feminine. That in just me knowing that it's going to happen, that's how I would create it. The how is none of your business. How you're going to make the money, how you're going to be successful, it will reveal itself when you become the woman who attracts it. And you create the opportunity, you attract abundance by attaching money to an idea. When I was in my 20s, I made money from my full-time job. I'd always loved the idea of being a content creator, and I did dabble here and there, but I only started to formulate it into a business idea when I had my daughter. I didn't want to be society's definition of a single mom. I wanted to create my own version. Soft, feminine, abundant. I wanted to give my daughter access to opportunities that I didn't have growing up, build something of my own that nobody could take away from me. I went from sharing fashion content to sharing perspectives that were pivotal to women's lives. The shift wasn't even planned, but it was still intentional. It was attached to an emotion, to an idea, and only then did I start getting paid for who I am and how I think. If you just go around saying, I want to be wealthy, I want to have a 6-figure month, that's all well and good, but what is it attached to? Is it your children? Is it helping people? Is it that you want to share parts of yourself and your gifts with the world? You need to attach that money to an idea, to what you want to use it for it to come to you. The next way I became a woman who attracts money easily was by removing barriers that stopped me from taking aligned action. For the longest time, I didn't have any confidence in who I was and what I had to offer. I didn't have any coaching qualifications, so how could I possibly coach and transform people's lives? I didn't have over 100,000 subscribers, so why would people listen to what I had to say? Why would they care about my story, what I had been through and what I had overcome? Until I realized that we are always on the journey of becoming. So you don't need to be the best, you don't need to know everything. Your voice matters and you have value to offer, even when things aren't perfect, even when you don't have everything figured out. You don't have to have the most aesthetic house or background in order for you to create content. You don't have to know exactly how to run your business in order for you to put yourself out there. It is within taking the steps, taking the aligned action, that you will start becoming more confident, becoming more knowledgeable, becoming more experienced, becoming known, becoming the woman that you desire, and attracting the things that you yearn for. All the excuses and reasons of why you shouldn't start, why it's not going to work, why you should stop, are actually holding you back from where you want to be. When you start to think, act, and live like the woman you want to become, you not only start to believe that it's possible, but you start to see all the opportunities around you, and you have the confidence to walk in the direction that you're supposed to be and take the aligned action that you need to in order for you to attract the money and the life that you desire. And if you want to know how to make money while resting in your feminine energy, then you need to watch this video. Like this video if you want to see more videos on femininity and money. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye, lovelies.